Okay, I don't know what else to tell people, but pretty much everybody always understands the same thing. And that is people that are gay are always available for any old straight person to, try the other side of the street. I don't know, we're like a service or something for straight people who want to, have their secret thrills or something. I don't know, it's inauthentic. It is. It's inauthentic because I'm an out gay man, and people who think that, they might be bisexual should just say, I'm bisexual and be out. Just be out. Be authentically you. And just say to people, yeah, well, whatever. If you ask, it's like, yeah, I'm bi. Just say it and be proud of who you are. Because if you're embarrassed that you have bisexual tendencies, then you need to get the root of why you feel shame and guilt about natural human sexuality. Because you got shame and guilt when you want to hide things. Why do you want to hide the fact that you are a sexual being? Because of brainwashing. So, I don't know. I believe in just speaking the truth and being the truth. Everybody knows that all lies end up in a big fucking mess. Every lie ends up in a fucking mess. Everybody learns that. You learn that as you're a kid, because, kids are prone to lie when their parents are overbearing tyrants. And my parents are overbearing tyrants. So, that's where lying begins. In the home. Because the parents are not good parents, are they? No, they're devils to their children. They treat their children like slaves. They do. They do. Whatever it is, they do. It's child abuse. I grew up saying it all the time. Forced labor. It's called. Forced labor. It's called, whatever it is, working around the house, it's forced labor. They're going to say, you're a 70s guy. I don't know. You shouldn't have had children. If you have to have children in order to have laborers for free around your house, you shouldn't have had children. Children are not slaves. And you're going to say, I don't care. You had the children and you got the house that you want them to go and cut the lawn and do all that stuff with. Or whatever. They are not your employees and they never will be. And if you think they need to do something around the house, you think. They're individuals. And you're going to say they're little bastards and they need to do the work. Why are they little bastards to you? Because they won't do what I say. Why won't they do what are you telling them to do? Don't eat with your mouth full? Because over and over again it comes down to you do brainwash children into being helping around the house. It's forced labor. I gave all kinds of stuff. I don't care. You had them and you are responsible for them. And they are not slaves. And if they don't do anything, it's not their fault. You made them. And this is how I don't care how you were brought up. Modern day is modern day. In modern day, you do not enslave kids. But I can't help you out because we're changing gears. We're not going to have the same old shit show of the capitalist nightmare anymore. We're going to the fifth dimension. In 5D, it's gift economy. 100% gifting. This is not a fair gift, this gift for that. That's a barter. We are not doing barter. No. Anyways, if you don't want to play this game, then you ain't coming to 5D Earth, and you're going someplace called, I don't know, there ain't no other place. You better get used to the idea that there will be no enslavement of children, period. And in the meantime, for all those old people, I'm still living in this old world, well, you better learn. You need to be the change. Because if you're not the change, then you're going to be sticking out. like a sore thumb, as a devil. And you ain't going to 5D Earth. And if there's no other Earth left over, then I guess you're just going to disappear. Like Spider-Man in Infinity Wars. You have to be at 540 or higher on the scale of human consciousness for 5D. If you're not, then there's no path for you. There's nowhere for you to go. I don't know how this is going to play out. Different people have different stories, but this is demonic attack on me. This is demonic attack flipping my arms around. There won't be any demonic attack in 5D, and everybody involved with anything to do with, well, everybody knows, even in 3D, it's, why is it going on then? Where is law enforcement in this 3D world? Non-existent. So then what happens? Well, it's on your own recognizance for you to be an honest person. Period. It's on you. You. Pride of ownership of you. Either you're a proud person, proud to be an honest person, or you're proud to be a devil. A lying sack of shit that does evil to people. You're either in this camp or the other camp. There is no middle ground. Because once you start telling lies, then you're immediately in the wrong camp. Sorry. You're all adults. You all know. Why the hell do I have to give you lectures on honesty when you're an adult? Because you're a bunch of pack of liars. Otherwise, I can't help you out because you're all adults. No, you're not. You don't act. I can't help you out. On paper, it says you're adults. If you won't act adult, then I guess you're going to have to realize that you are being judged because this is a purgatorial realm. You know, out the window here, everywhere. Planet Earth here. Planet Earth here. That's a Canadian flag there. Planet Earth is a purgatory. David R. Hawkins, consciousness research, told us, and he did the muscle test, and that's what he got. Purgatory is not any place to be proud of. What you need to do in purgatory is purge all of your character flaws and all your lying. And you got to rise on the scale of human consciousness to at least 540 and keep going, please. That is the only thing that is required now on planet Earth. You raise your consciousness. If you don't, I expect you're going to have the worst dark nights of the soul. As bad as mine? Being attacked by remote neural monitoring for 6 years? Worse than that. Lifetimes and lifetimes of you being enslaved to others. And by people like this that never give me a break. Because I got to hold on to my shirt so that my arm doesn't go flinging around. Because it's Dr. Ho. Remember that Dr. Ho? Well, I know, by remote control, they do the same thing as Dr. Ho. And then my hand flies around. And you can't hear the devils in my head, but the devils are beamed in voice to skull. Anyways, voice to skull is old technology. It was used in like the 1990s in the Gulf War by the USA. So it's not anything that you can say it doesn't exist. It's right there. It's right there in print if you go look for it. Voice to skull, Gulf War. It was used on the Iraqi soldiers. Blah, 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 blah. Tell them to surrender to the American forces and on behalf of Allah, because that's what they said. So that's what's going on with me. Evil doers. Anyways, I was talking about honesty and, trying to figure this out. People who won't get honest are going to have dark nights of the soul. What is a dark night of the soul? Well, this is a dark night of the soul when you're tortured for 6 fucking years. Do I have more to give up? No. I'm attacked in my dark night of the soul by devils because I've already done this processing. And this stuff here is because I can't let go of anything else. Have you followed the Bobby Burrows technique yet? On Jesus Burrows at the top where it says about, there's a link there. Try the Bobby Burrows technique. Yet.